Points and fouls, that's it.
Okay, hold on just a second. I want to Well, good evening. We're here at Lakeside Junior High and Hartzell Jones Gymnasium for tonight's rivalry night action. We've got the Lakeside Golden Eagles, your home team tonight, taking on the George Wranglers from across town. We got two games tonight. We're going to have Coach Brown and his 8th grade Golden Eagle ladies in the first game taking on the Wranglers, and then after that we're going to have the 9th grade teams hook it up here. We're starting a little earlier tonight, 4:30 tonight. We're going to tip off the 8th grade game, so we'll be here in about 7.5 minutes with the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance and moment of silence. We're going to meet the starting lineups, and then we'll be back. We'll be starting up some basketball action. So we'll be back to you here in just a few minutes on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Hey, they're going ahead.
The Hartsel Jones Gymnasium at Lakeside Junior High. We got a big game tonight. Rivalry night, the Golden Eagles against the Wranglers. Let's begin by honoring America. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will all please stand, we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence, then the National Anthem, and then we'll meet the starters for tonight's first game. So let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now a moment of silence. Thank you very much. And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's 8th grade basketball game. First of all, for our visitors from George Junior High. Number 1, Eileen Grijalva. Number 3, Jocelyn Rivas. Number 8, Wendy Manjarez. Number 11, Hiba Pollack. And number 13, Catherine Avalar. And now the starting lineup for your Lakeside Golden Eagles. Number 3, a guard, Marissa Brown. Number 5, a guard, Lucy Cohen. Number 14, a post, Esther Longridge. Number 15, a guard, Olivia Cannon. And number 24, a post, Lamaya Martin. The Golden Eagles are coached by Logan Brown. Hey, welcome to Hartsel Jones Gymnasium. Here we are with our first game tonight. We're going to be tipping off the ladies' game. This will be the, well, actually both games are ladies' games tonight. This is going to be our 8th grade teams taking each other on. So we got Wendy Manjarez jumping up here for George, Lamaya Martin for the Golden Eagles. There's the tip, and misfire on the tip. We're going to do it again. And there it is. Lamaya handles it. Golden Eagles have it. And we got Olivia Cannon bringing it up for the Golden Eagles. There it is inside. Marissa Brown gets the shot, doesn't go. Goes out of bounds. And it looks like it's going right back to the Golden Eagles. Turnover there. The Golden Eagles come away with it. 5:22 left in the first period. No score yet. The Golden Eagles looking inside. It had three people right there open, standing right by each other, but it goes over their heads out of bounds. So George has it. Heba Pollock brings it up for George, gets it over to Eileen Grijalva, I should say. There's a turnover. Marissa Brown is going to bring it up for the Golden Eagles. Olivia Cannon with it. And she goes to pitch it off to Luthi Combs, and it goes out of bounds back to George. Golden Eagles Golden Eagles are in a zone. Shot's no good by Jocelyn Rivas, and here comes Cannon with the rebound. She gets it into the lane, and she's going to be fouled. Looks like that foul's going to be on Eileen Grijalva. Comes into Cannon. She's going to the basket. Pulls up off the board. It's no good. And there's a fight for the rebound on the floor. George comes away with it. That's Jocelyn Rivas who pulls it away. And here comes Heba Pollock with the ball. George working against that zone. Shot's a little short, goes off of the Golden Eagles, so George is going to have it back. 4:17 left in the first and still no score.
Hey, seal. Hey, Hibba inbound. Go, Jocelyn, you're out. Stephanie, set that screen. Wendy up. Wendy, switch blocks, Wendy. Switch blocks.
Stephanie Vehar in for George.
Seal. Back to her. Shot.
She gets the inbound pass, kicks it right back out to Pollock. Shot's no good. And looks like Lamaya Martin comes down with the rebound. Here's Marissa Brown, brings it up. She gets into the lane, pitches it back to Cannon. Golden Eagles just working the ball around the perimeter right now. And that's Esther Labwich who takes it baseline and pulls up for the jumper. It's good, and the Golden Eagles take a 2-0 lead with 3:50 left in the first period. Golden Eagles in a 1-3-1 zone. They're leaving a real soft spot down there in the short corner area. Shots aren't falling for George right now, though, and Marissa Brown's going to bring it up for the Golden Eagles. Labridge drives in. She's going to go up off the glass again. It's a little short. Gets her own rebound, though. She kicks it back out there to Luthi Combs, who shoots it up there and gets it stuck. It's that way. We've got the ball stuck on the rim right there, and we don't have any Shaquille O'Neals to jump up there and knock it away for us down here. It's stuck good. Officials having trouble getting it out of there. It's a pretty tight squeeze. That's like me trying to put on my size 36 pants right there is what that is. It's pretty tight right there.
Logan, go get it.
There we go. Finally knocked it loose. So George is going to have it with 3:19 to play in the third. Golden Eagles leading 2-0. All right, here comes Pollock. Gets it to the wing. And Catherine Avalar's trapped over there, and the jump ball is going to be called. Good job by the Golden Eagles with the trap. That's the first time the Golden Eagles have been able to make use of that trap in the 1-3-1 half court. They've been coming after him, but Georgia's done a good job getting it down into the soft spot for open shots. They just haven't hit any at this point. And there's Esther Labridge going baseline again. She misses the shot, and there's another jump ball. Just like that, Georgia's going to have it back. Golden Eagles have the trap again. George does a good job of getting it out of the trap. Again, missed the shot. Olivia Cannon with the rebound, and she's going to take it all the way in. Off the glass, and good. Golden Eagles go up 4-0. 2:34 left in the first. And George has a little trouble there handling the pass. Goes out of bounds. George has a sub. Alexa Izalde in. For Lakeside, number 2, Anaya Connors is in. Olivia Cannon brings it up on the left side. Pitches it up to Marissa Brown, who takes the 3. Bounces around and goes in. Lakeside is now up 7-0 with 2:08 left in the first. The trap's been a lot more active for the Golden Eagles here the last few possessions.
Go. Alexa, where are you at? Timeout, 30.
And there's a timeout. George is going to take a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay with you here. There's 1:42 left in the first period. Golden Eagles leading at 7-0. We've had some nice shot by Olivia Cannon earlier.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah, don't mess with it. Just time it on your watch. Time it on watch. If you set it, it doesn't. Like if you set the timer on there and you accidentally hit the full timeout.
30-second time. Yeah. And 15 seconds left. Hit the first point. 30 seconds. Hit the second one.
So, 1:42. George is going to have it here as we come back out of our timeout here at Hartzell Jones Gymnasium, Lakeside Junior High. Golden Eagles still in that trap. Here they come. They get the ball handler to turn. We got a hand out there on her, so Marissa Brown's going to get her first foul. That's the first foul of the game for Lakeside.
Alexa's up top. Triangle with Alexa up top. So Steph, Kathy, you're on that side, Kathy. You're on that side. Steph, you go to the block. Triangle. Rotate, Alexa. Turn the
George gets it inside, loses it again. Lakeside tries to save it, lose it, then take it away again. So here comes Marissa Brown. She's going to go into the lane. She goes in there, takes it off the board. She scores. It's now 9-0 Lakeside with 1:10 left. There's a little stoppage in play here. We got Esther Labridge tying her shoe, so the officials let her get that done. And here comes George again. About a minute left in the first.
rotate down now. Go. Go down. There it is, shot.
And there's George. Nice job driving baseline. Looks inside to the opposite block there. The shot was open, but the pass was a little off. But it goes out of bounds back to Lakeside. In the game for Lakeside is number 23, Christina Caneko.
Seal. Listen. Seal. Hammer, get the ball.
So it looks like it's actually George ball down there. They get it in. Shot's no good there by Pollock. And coming away with the rebound is Anaya Connors. She gets into the lane, loses it, kicks it back out to Brown, who takes the 3. It misses off the front of the rim. Long rebound right there for Pollock, who brings it down. Over and back call there on George. I thought maybe Lakeside had tipped that out. But it was over and back, so Lakeside's going to have it. 31 seconds left. Lakeside leading it 9-0. Brown's got it at the top. She fakes that three, takes it to the basket, and gets fouled. The fact that she hit that three earlier and they know she's going to take it allows her to kind of get them out of position right there and get to the basket. I think that foul was on 35, which is Epiphany Thomas. And Brown misses the first shot. Actually, that wasn't on 35 because she's just coming into the game. Epiphany Thomas is in along with Rebecca Lasso. 20.8 seconds left. Brown's going to take her second shot. And this is good, 10-0 Lakeside. And here comes George. They're going to try to get him a shot off. 15 seconds. George working it. And there's another, George coach takes his second 30-second timeout with 6.9 seconds left in the first. We'll stay here. Looks like he's got a play he wants to try here in this last 6 seconds to see if they can't get something out of that. Golden Eagles got the Golden Eagles have the possession here, and they're going to get it back first in the next period. So George wants to make sure they get a good shot on the basket here at the end of the period. So George gets it in, 6 seconds. And there is a foul with 0.6 seconds left. That foul is on Christina Caneko. So George is going to have time to just touch it and fling it if they can get it in, and that'll do it. That's the end of the first period. The Golden Eagles lead it 10-0 over the George Wranglers in the 8th grade girls game. We're going to take a break and be back right after this on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
We're back here at Lakeside Junior High, Hartselle-Jones Gymnasium for tonight's rivalry night game. We got rivalry games going on all over the conference tonight, and here it's Lakeside versus George. All of these girls in tonight's game will be feeding into Springdale High School. Across town, or, well, a couple of neighborhoods over at George Junior High, the boys' teams were playing tonight, 8th and 9th grade. So as we open the second period, Golden Eagles have possession. There's a shot just a little long there by Nye Connors. George gets the rebound. It looked like Golden Eagles had it and turned it back over. So George brings it up. Golden Eagles working it around. So Epiphany Thomas gets it down low. She goes to make her move, drags her pivot foot a little bit, so it's going to turn back over to the Golden Eagles. 5:33 to play in the half. Lakeside leading it 10-0. Marissa Brown bringing it up. She's going to come off the screen, goes to the basket, throws it a little hard off the board, but she gets fouled. She's going to get 2 shots here. Foul on Epiphany Thomas. Brown got 1 of 2 in the first period. Let's see how she does this time around. First shot's no good. And for Lakeside, Isabella Vera in. She's going to replace Anaya Connors. Second shot's no good. Looks like we have a lane violation, though, so Marissa's going to get a second shot at it. And that one's way off. Missed the rim, so whistle blows, and George is going to get it. 5:20 to play, 10-0 Lakeside. George having a little trouble making the connection right there. Christina Caneko takes it out for Lakeside into Marissa Brown, who's going to bring it up. She's taking her time. There's no rush here. George playing a 2-3 zone, and they're trying to put some pressure on the ball. Foul's going to be called there on. Can I have the roster back? I need that roster. Thanks. Foul's going to be on number 10 there, Nadea Geralong. And that's an out of Brown throws it a little high there for Vera to handle, so it's going to go back over to George. Heba Pollock back in for George. She's going to replace Alexa Izalde. Marissa Brown's going to take the three. It looked good from our angle, but it was a little short. Lakeside gets the rebound. Doesn't quite go for Kinley Wallace, though. And it's going to go back over to George. There's a steal by the Golden Eagles. That's Isabella Vera, and she's going to take it all the way off the board and good. Golden Eagles strike first in the second period. They're up 12-0. 4:09 to play in the second. Shot's no good by George. Pollock gets it, misses from the baseline, and Lamaya Martin with the rebound. Brown brings it up again. Christina Caneko sets her a ball screen, and Brown gets to the basket and scores. It's 14-0. Lakeside with the lead with 3:30, about 3.5 minutes left to play.
Yeah, after this. Y'all are going to have time of this game, and Dan's is doing the 9th game.
Turnover again back to Lakeside. In the game for Lakeside, Josie Teal, number 1. It looks like Esther Lebwidge is back in also. Epiphany Thomas and Wendy Manjares back in for George. Here's Brown again. She hits Lebwidge, who's going to the basket. Makes a nice little turn, spin move down there, gets the basket, and she's fouled. Foul was there by Catherine Avalar. Olivia Cannon checking back in for the Golden Eagles. Jocelyn Rivas also in for George. Lebwidge is going to have one shot here. Off the back of the rim, no good, but the Golden Eagles get the rebound. Lebwidge comes out with it. Down inside to Vera, back inside. And the Golden Eagles just working it. Cannon's going to take the three. It's a little long off the back of the rim. George has got the rebound, and they're coming on back down the floor.
Jocelyn's up top. Rotate, Jocelyn.
Again, George having trouble with the pressure. Turnover again. Here come the Golden Eagles. Olivia Cannon to the basket, pulls up at the free throw line. It's no good. Manara's with the rebound. Gets it to Hiva, who turns it over. Then Josie Teal steals it, but then takes an extra dribble, double dribble there. And so it's going to go right back to George. In the game for Lakeside, number 13, Jacqueline Leon. She's going to replace Kinley Wallace. And here comes Heba Pollock with the ball. She passes it up ahead to Alcala. And looks like we've got a travel. It's going to go back to Lakeside. And checking in now for Lakeside, number 4, Kiara Tyson. She's going to replace Isabella Vera. So Cannon's got it. Under 2.5 minutes left in the half. Golden Eagles just working it around. Good job there by Sierra Tyson of cutting it inside and getting to the basket, but she can't quite handle it. Goes out of bounds on the baseline. So George is going to bring it back. Lakeside leads at 16-0. Approaching 2 minutes left in the first half. And that Catherine Avalar had a nice shot down on the baseline, couldn't quite get it to go. Lakeside got it coming back the other way, and Esther Labwich kind of loses control and dives for it, can't quite get it. So it's out of bounds, back to George. 1:52 to play. Angel Kumtok in now for the Golden Eagles. And there's ball going out of bounds off of a George Wrangler. Lakeside has it again. 1:40 in the half. Cannon looking to split the double team there. Ends up taking an extra step. So that'll turn it back over to the Wranglers. All right, 1.5 left in the half. We've got the lineups. We've got the lineups worked out now. George can't quite connect on the pass. Lakeside has it. They're going to take it down with 1:21 left to play in the half. Golden Eagles lead it 16-0. Cannon going to the basket. She's going to get fouled by Catherine Avalar. That's Catherine's second. Eileen Grijalva in for George, number 1. Inside to Cannon. She goes up, gets hit on the arm as she's shooting. That foul's on Jocelyn Rivas. So Cannon's going to get 2 shots. How many is that total? Okay, so you'll want to go ahead and put, you can go ahead and put bonus on there for us. Yeah. And it.
Hang on, it's 2 shots. Hold up. So, hey, second shot, I got you. Second shot, I got you. supposed to be the second shot.
No, the shot didn't go. There's 2 shots.
Yeah, it's
He
two
said-
shots. He let her tell me he's not supposed to.
No, he thinks they made the shot.
No, he said 2 shots.
Do they think she made the shot? I think he thought the shot went in.
Yeah. He first said 2 shots and then he waved her in.
Well, we had some confusion there on how many free throws and who shoots it and wins, but the result is Golden Eagles have it. There's Cannon. She misses the layup. George has it on the run.
Set it up. Set it up. Triangle.
That's Heba Pollock with it. Golden Eagles in man-to-man now. And Pollock's going to be called for the carry. Checking in for the Golden Eagles is Kenley Wallace. She's going to replace Olivia Cannon. 45 seconds left in the first half. And there's a nice drive by Sierra Tyson. She misses the shot, though, and it's going to go off a Golden Eagle down there. 35 seconds left in the half. So Cannon brings it up.
Hey, set up triangle. Eileen up top.
Man-to-man defense by the Golden Eagles.
Johnson to the up. Tiffany post.
Goes inside. Nothing going. Kicks it back out. Now Pollock's going to get it. She drives in. Can't quite get it, but it's going to be stolen there by Sierra Tyson. And she's dribbling in traffic. Has trouble handling it. Loses it. It gets picked up by Josie Teal. Misses the shot. Rebounded by George, but they can't quite get it on the floor just right. It's a turnover. Oh, it looks like they're going to call a timeout. So 5 seconds left in the half. That's his third 30.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't want it to be. We need to make sure they know that. Make sure they know that the. And in the second half, we should keep account of the team fouls. I want to be able to look up there and see how many teams.
Five seconds left to play here in the half. George has got it. They're going to try to get one last shot off, and here they go. And they do get it off. It's short, though. Golden Eagles get the rebound. So it's halftime, and the Golden Eagles lead it 16-0 here over the George Lady Wranglers. We're going to take a break, and we'll be here after halftime for the second half of this game. You're watching this game on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network.
Are you guys ready?
Am I ready? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, now taking the floor, your Lakeside Golden Eagle Cheer Squad!
Picking you up when you put the mic down.
Give me a second here to find your music.
Okay.
I think I put it under my Christmas music. And it's under right there. You ready?
Why is there a big hole right there?
Did they switch the possession arrow back? Well, they usually come over. Okay.
Mike told me he didn't want to use it.
This is the official
I know,
thing.
that's easy.
And they always tell us never to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
30 years. Is it on?
music right here is going to get us kicked off Bluetooth. So master right here, which is main. No, it's 3 minutes. You hit 3 horns. 2 minutes. That's for the fish.
We're back at Lakeside Junior High, Hartselle-Jones Gymnasium. The Golden Eagles take a 16-0 lead into the second half. Marissa Brown misses the first shot. Second shot doesn't go for Luthi Combs, and George has the rebound. George working it up. Golden Eagles are, looks like they've gone to a man-to-man. They were playing man-to-man at the end of the first half after playing a 1-3-1 trap early on. Looks like we got a travel on George, so Lakeside's going to take it back. 5:22 to play in the third. Marissa Brown's got it, and Lamaya Martin goes to set the ball screen, kind of gets in a bad position and off balance, and she ends up fouling Eva Pollock. So foul on Martin's going to bring it back to George. Cannon does a good job tipping it away, but George still comes away with it. Shots up off the board, no good for Grijalva. Follow-up doesn't go for Pollock. It's going to go off of Golden Eagles, though, and it's right back to George. George throws it in. Looks like Catherine Avila is going to get hit for an illegal screen. That'll be her third foul. And that pass by Brown is tipped by George, but saved by the Golden Eagles. So Brown's got it up top again. Gets it to Cannon. Back to Brown on the right side for the three, and it goes. Golden Eagles get the first basket of the second half. It's 19-0 Lakeside. George back at work. Esther Labwich slaps it away. She gets the steal and goes to the basket. Doesn't quite get it. Then George gets the rebound. Esther reaches in there to yank it away, and the jump ball is going to be called. Ball's going to go to George on the alternating possession. Checking in for George is number 12, Stephanie Vehar. And Esther knocks it away, but bounces back to George. So the Wranglers are going to reset, run their offense. Under 4 minutes to play in the third. And Cannon knocks it out of bounds. Pollock's had some trouble in the last couple of possessions. Defense reaching in and knocking the ball away from her. Gets it inside. Back out to Pollock. She's got it up top now. George looking to go inside. Having trouble getting in a position, though, where they can really get a good shot. Under 3.5 to play in the third. And it's going to be another jump ball at the free throw line. Esther Labwich reaches in and ties up Stephanie Vehar. And checking in for for Lakeside, number 22, Kinley Wallace, and 23, Christina Caneko. Marissa Brown brings it up for the Golden Eagles. And there's another whistle. Looks like the foul is going to be called. Foul's going to be called on Cannon for Lakeside, Olivia Cannon. I didn't see what happened there. May have been a screen situation, not sure. Maybe posting up a little rough. Moves away from the ball. 3:12 in the third. George has it again. And there's a travel by Eileen Grijalva. Anaya Connor's in now for the Golden Eagles. She'll replace Cannon. Brown gets it inside to a totally unguarded Anaya Connors. So George is going to take another timeout. And it's a full one, so we're going to take a break and be back with you here on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We're back at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium. George has it after the timeout. Under 3 minutes left in the third. It's 21-0 Lakeside. And there's Brown slapping it away. Doesn't quite get possession. Now she does. She grabs the loose ball, takes off for the layup, and it goes in, and I believe it's going to be called a foul on, nope. Yeah, it's going to be called, they're going to call the shot good, and it's a foul on Nadia Gerlong. I wasn't sure at the time if he was calling it a charge or a foul on the defense, so Brown gets the 2. It's 23-0, and she's got 1 shot left. That one bounces around, doesn't go, and George gets the rebound. And Anaya Connors is going to be called for going over the back. So George has it. Lakeside with 3 team fouls in the second half. George with 2. And there's Christina Caneko with the steal. She's going to take it to the baseline, pulls back up, swings it out to Brown. She goes inside, kicks it out there to Willis, who misses the shot, but it's picked up there by Josie Teal, and she gets it. I said Willis. I meant to say Wallace missed the shot. But Teal gets the 2, and it's 25-0 Lakeside. Two minutes to play in the third. Backdoor cut is open there for George. Eileen Grijalva gets the shot. It doesn't go, though, and Lakeside has the rebound. Brown's bringing it down with under 2 minutes to play. She's going to take the 3 off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Teal. Golden Eagles still have it. Connors takes the 3. It's no good. Long rebound goes back to the Golden Eagles again. Brown has it up top. She's going to the basket now, wide open for the layup. She misses it, but she gets hip checked down there, so she's going to go to the line for 2 more shots. That foul is going to be called on Nadia Gerlong. And Brown with 2. First shot's no good. Checking in for Lakeside, number 13, Jacqueline Leon. She'll replace Connors. Second shot now for Brown. That was no good. But Christina Caneko, that's not Christina. Nice job right there. That was Jacqueline Leon running down the rebound and gets it to Josie Teal, who gets the layup for the Golden Eagles. 27-0 now for Lakeside inside the last minute of the third. And there's Leon with the layup. She's got another steal. She's going to the basket. She's going to be fouled. on the loose ball underneath. It's going to go back to Lakeside. Also checking in for Lakeside, Isabella Vera, number 21, and 32, Angel Kumtok. For George, looks like we have Catherine Avilar coming in, and also Alexa Izalde. So Lakeside inbounds it. Looking down to Wallace. She goes inside to Kumtok. Not really looking too hard for the basket there, just kind of keeping the ball alive right now, Lakeside is. There, it's stolen by Epiphany Thomas. She loses control of it. So it's still Lakeside's ball. Wallace throws it in, gets it to Isabella Vera, who gets the layup in traffic, and she's fouled, and she's going to get the one free throw. 26 seconds left in the third period. And Vera gets the shot. That's going to make it 30-0 for Lakeside. George has it. We're in the Mercy.
Go ahead, stop it. He's yelling. Hey, Logan. Mercy rule 30 seconds. And the Mercy rule starts 30. I think it's third two. Third two, I thought. Yeah, the other games we've played here, we've used it in third also. I mean, I'm just saying that's what they've been doing.
Hey, what's Mercy rule?
Do we start the Mercy rule in the third?
And that's the end of the third period. The Golden Eagles lead at 30-0, and we'll be back with the fourth here on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
All those games.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
We're at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium. Lakeside Golden Eagles versus the George Lady Wranglers in our rivalry night games. Southwest and Central are playing across town at the same time. George boys are playing Lakeside boys over at George tonight. So it's going on all over Northwest Arkansas, and here we are with the Golden Eagles taking a 30-0 lead into the fourth quarter over George. We're in the Mercy Rule right now, so this fourth period is going to go pretty fast. We'll have the ninth grade game coming up after this. And there's Sierra Tyson with the steal. She loses it. Picked up right there by Lakeside. That's Jacqueline Leon gets it. She takes the shot. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. So with a running clock here in the fourth, this is going to go pretty quickly. We're at 5:20 at this point. First shot's no good by Leon. She gets the second, kind of banks it off between the rim and the board, and it kind of deadens the ball, falls in. It's 31-0 Lakeside. There's Sierra Tyson, almost with the steal. Can't quite handle the ball. It goes out of bounds. Lots of pressure put on tonight by the Golden Eagles. I imagine we'll see that same kind of intensity in the second game tonight. And there's a shot for George. Doesn't go. A little short, but George gets the rebound. And there's Stephanie Vehar with the first basket tonight for the Wranglers. She shoots it from just inside the free throw line. It's 31-2 Lakeside. 4 minutes left in the game. There's a nice pass inside. Jacqueline Leon can't quite get the shot. Lakeside comes away with the rebound. Kiara Tyson has it. Gets it to Wallace. Down inside to Teal. Teal's working it down on the block. Back out to Wallace. Leon's going to take it up top and banks in the three. That'll make it 34-2. 3:28 to play. George gets a clear lane to the basket. Can't quite get the shot to go. Catherine Avalar got her own rebound. Then she kind of stumbles and falls, and so the ball's going to turn back over to Lakeside. Under 3 minutes left. Kiara Tyson has it up top.
Don't stare at the ball. Good, Captain. Push it up.
Lakeside loses it. They steal it back. Tyson's got it. She's on the run, and she's going to take it into that group. Loses the ball again. So Lakeside's going to, George is going to get the shot off, but it doesn't go. Lakeside's got the rebound. 2:25 to play. Wallace gets it ahead to Leon. Gets it up the court to Tyson. Tyson gets it slapped away down the baseline, so it's off of George. Back to Lakeside. Anaya Connors back in the game for George. She's going to replace Leon.
Inside, yes. Get their hip ups.
I'm sorry, the last substitute replaced Tyson, not Leon. Wallace turns, kicks it out to Angel Kumtok, who's going to hit the baseline jumper. That'll make it 36-2 Lakeside. 1:40 to play in the game. Shot's no good. Kumtok has the rebound. She's tied up immediately by Epiphany Thomas. Lakeside has the alternating possession. Number 7, Rebecca Lasso in for George. George is working it. About a minute left to play. Izalde misses the shot, in and out. Kumtok's got the rebound, passes it off to Leon, gets it ahead to Wallace. And there's a jumper taken by Connors. Doesn't go, but it goes off of George. 45 seconds left. Lakeside's going to take it out. Wallace has the inbound pass. Gets it in there to Connors. Loses it. Wallace has got it. Then they throw it away. So George is going to have it with 30 seconds left. Leon slaps it away. So it's George ball on the sideline. Inside of 20 seconds left. George gets another shot off. It doesn't go. Lakeside's got the rebound. Angel Kumtok's bringing it up. Under 10 seconds left. Pass goes off of Lakeside with 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of our game. Lakeside Golden Eagles, 8th grade ladies team takes it 36-2 over their rival George Wranglers tonight. So we're going to go away for a while, take a break, let the 9th grade teams warm up, and we'll be back with the 9th grade game tonight between the Lakeside Golden Eagles and the George Lady Wranglers. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network. Hartsel-Jones Gymnasium for tonight's rivalry night game between the George Lady Wranglers and your Lakeside Golden Eagles. Let's meet tonight's starting lineup, beginning with our visitors from George. Number 1, Cadence Mason. Number 3, Wayna Lokajar. Number 5, Kara McVeigh. Number 23, Madden Brooks. And number 32, Izzy Evans. And now the starting lineup for your Lakeside Golden Eagles. Number 4, a forward, 9th grader, Camilla Flores. Number 12, an 8th grader, a guard, Charlene Hudson. Number 13, an 8th grader and a guard, Kaya McCoy. Number 21, a guard, 8th grader, Caitlin Martinez. And number 23, a 7th grader, a guard, Sanaya Coachman. The Golden Eagles are coached by Jasmine Carter, assisted by Logan Brown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Lakeside as we are bringing you our second game tonight, rivalry night. Golden Eagles taking on the Wranglers. And Sanaya Coachman wins the tip, gets it to Charlene Hudson. So the Golden Eagles have it first. McCoy looks inside for Martinez, tips it around and comes away with it. Inside to Flores, kicks it back out to Charlene Hudson, who misses the 3. It's rebounded there by Lokajak, and George is on the run. Ahead to Izzy Evans. Skipped back to Lokajak and back to Evans. Cadence Mason finally gets the shot. Charlene Hudson with the board, and she's going all the way to the basket. She gets bumped. Shot's no good, but she's going to go to the line. Foul's going to be called on Madden Brooks, and that'll be her first. That's the first foul on either team. 5:22 left to play in the first. Looks like they're going to call it on the floor, so no shots. Lakeside's going to take it out. Charlene's going to throw it in. Gets it to Martinez. Back to Charlene in the corner. Coachman's got it on the left wing. She's going to make the move. She goes up, takes it off, shoots it off the board. Again, the foul is going to be called before the shot, though. That foul is going to be on Cadence Mason. Second foul on George. Charlene again with the inbounds pass into Kaya McCoy. Charlene's going to get the 3 up top. It's a little off. George gets the rebound, but Charlene's going to tip away the pass, although she knocks it out of bounds, so George is going to retain it. No score, 5:03 to play in the first. Izzy Evans throws it into Cadence Mason. So Mason's bringing it up. Charlene Hudson on the defense. Kaya McCoy jumps up in the passing lane, but the ball goes right over her head, but she takes it away from Kara McVeigh, and she's going all the way to the basket. And there's 2 right there, 2-0. Lakeside's going to run the full court press. George does a good job getting it over him down in the corner. And George is trying to reverse the ball, and they do. Cadence Mason with the shot. It's a little long, though. Charlene Hudson with the rebound. She brings it down, pulls up for the 3. It's no good. She runs down the rebound. There's a fight for it. It looks like it's going to go off the legs of a Lady Wrangler. So Hudson's going to take it out. Into Martinez, back in the corner to Hudson. She dribbles back up, gets it to McCoy. McCoy takes one dribble and fires a long one. Hudson gets the rebound and misses. Camila Flores gets the board, and she's going to be fouled as she goes up. 4:09 to play in the first. Madden Brooks gets that foul. That's her second. 3 on George. And Camila Flores is going to shoot 2. First shot's a little short, bounces up and over. In for George, number 20, Kimberly Rios. And Flores is going to get her second. That one's off as well. Kimberly Rios gets the board, and George has it. Press is on for Lakeside, but George has gotten it up the floor. Looks like Mason's going to dribble. It's going to hit her foot, it looks like, and go out of bounds, so Lakeside has it again. The trap doesn't have to result in a steal to be effective. Sometimes the pace can cause turnovers, and that happened right there. There's Sanaya Coachman with the 3. She misses that. And George is off to the races, and they've got Mason open under the basket. Pass is a little long over her head, but she's going to be fouled by Coachman. That's her first foul. That's Lakeside's first foul. George is going to have it underneath. Kimberly Rios is going to throw it in. George in a flat set. They're going to get it in. Well, they're going to try to get it in to Madden Brooks. Charlene looked like she had to steal but couldn't quite hold on to it. It goes out of bounds. George is still going to have it. Kara McVeigh in for Rios for George. George is going to be throwing it in that corner. And there's Caitlin Martinez with the steal. She's going to get it ahead to Hudson. Hudson's got the left-handed layup. It's good. It's 4-0, Lakeside. And there's the trap. Coachman gets in position there and makes the ball handler change direction, but George still gets it down the floor, misses a shot. Coachman with the board ahead to Kaya McCoy, and she does what she does, which is fly down the court. Can't quite get the shot off, though, but runs it down. Hudson gets in the lane, misses the shot, and Wayne Lorajak has it, gets it ahead to Mason, loses it, gets tipped away by Lakeside. The action is hot and heavy down here. Hudson dives on the floor for it, and when she gets a hold of the ball, her leg is out of bounds, so it's off of Lakeside. It's going to go to George. So it comes inside or inbounds to Mason. They're going to throw it into backcourt. Mason gets it ahead to Izzy Evans. Evans looks to go inside, nothing doing. She kicks it back out to Mason. Mason swings it ahead or across to McVeigh. McVeigh and Mason up top. Now Izzy Evans is coming to join him. It almost looks like George is running kind of a stall game. And then they look, we see what they're doing is they're trying to get the defense drawn out and then trying to get underneath them. And they do a good job of getting it under there. They can't get a good shot off, but it goes out of bounds off of Lakeside, so George still has it. And Coachman almost steals the inbounds. She's guarding the inbounder and reached out for it. Couldn't quite handle it, though. It went out of bounds. Lakeside's got a lot of length. Kaya McCoy's not especially tall. She's strong, and she gets that steal right there. But that pressure's tough for teams to handle. Kaya gets a little dribble there that went over her own head, so it's going to go back to George. Lakeside's defense is tough because in Coachman and Hudson, they've got some guards with really good size, and that makes it tough. And George is not undersized by any means. Really hard to get some passes off, though, when you got those long-armed, quick defenders on you. So McVeigh takes the jump shot. It's no good. Here comes Lakeside, and there's Charlene. She's going to the basket and blocks her own shot, hitting the bottom of the backboard. George has the rebound, and they're off and running. Charlene with the steal coming from the backcourt. Gets it ahead to McCoy. There's her layup. It's good, and it's 6-0. Lakeside sort of makes their money on in the full court and running the floor. And there's another layup right there to Coachman. Steele gets to McCoy, gets ahead to Coachman, and it's a layup. And it's 8-0 Lakeside with 1:27 left in the first. Coach Moncrief takes a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with you with 1:27 left in the first period. Lakeside leading it 8-0. We've got Joel Lookadoo here with us, assistant principal here at Lakeside, formerly 8th grade coach here at Lakeside Junior High, and a pretty good point guard at Shiloh Christian School back in the day, about 30, 45 years ago. Coach, what would you do if you were trying to prepare a team to play against this long-armed, trapping Golden Eagle defense?
You know, they do such a good job of controlling the pace, and that's what they're doing tonight right now is they are just speeding up the George offense, and so it's creating some turnovers, creating some options for Lakeside to get out and run in transition, even whenever they're not getting a live ball turnover, forcing some of those that are just going out of bounds, or even quick shots and getting rebounds and pushing in transition. And so you've got to be able to control that pace.
Had a good shot at a 10-second call right there too. But there it is. George very patient, gets it down in very good shape, but they just get it down there and make that extra pass that's just got too much on it that pressure just gets to you. And Kisa Lakabun's going to come in for George at this point with 1:12 to play. Charlene Hudson brings it up, and it looks like George is coming out. It looks like a 2-1-2. Looks like they kind of want to trap. They're putting two people on Charlene. And Cadence Mason's going to be called for the foul on Charlene. They brought two players up, trying to basically make Charlene get rid of it. And Lakeside sent Samaria Hall up to set a ball screen, but then the foul happened. So here we are. Again, two people on Charlene. So she gets it down in the corner to Sanaya. She skips it across to Kaya, who misses the three. 46 seconds left. It goes out of bounds to George. Golden Eagles doing a good job of spreading the floor right there, but Coach, they're shooting pretty quick here.
Really are. You know, they're taking some long threes. Not even just up on the line, taking the deep ball.
There's Charlene with the steal. Layup, didn't use the board. There's the lesson for you at home. But she does use the board on the putback. It's 10-0 Lakeside. Again, George on the run. He goes out of bounds. Looks like Lakeside tipped it, according to the official. I think Lakeside looked like they were assuming it was theirs. The official's pointing the other way, though, so it's going to be George ball. Caitlin Martinez is over there expecting to get the ball and throw it in. So anyway, George has it. 25 seconds left as we come to the end of the first. George spread out, looking to get inside the pressure. 16 seconds coming from the corner, and McVeigh tries to reverse course. Looked like she dribbled off her leg, but I guess it was tipped. Looks like it was tipped by Lakeside, so George is going to have it back. 13.9 left, 10-0 Lakeside. So in 5 quarters of play tonight, Georgia scored 4 points, Coach. Well, here's George again. They got it. 10 seconds. Mason gets it away. There's Sanaya, gets her hand on it. Izzy Evans takes the three from the corner. It's no good, and the time's going to run out here as George can't get a handle on it. Lakeside slaps it away. 10-0 Golden Eagles as we go in at the end of the first period. So we'll take a break, listen to some messages from our great sponsors here that make these live streams available at Springdale Schools, and we'll be back with you on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network. We're at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium. We open the second period. George has possession of it, and we have the Golden Eagles ahead 10-0. George working it against that pressure. Caitlin Martinez getting a hand on it, slapping it out of bounds. Golden Eagles have caused fits for George. George has got a couple of decent shots, but they're really having a hard time getting a good shot because the pace has really sped them up, I think, more than they're comfortable playing. And there's a trap in the corner. Lakeside keeping that half-court trap in. George with a good job working it, getting it inside. Izzy Evans gets the shot. It's no good, but she's going to be fouled by Kaya McCoy. That's Kaya's first. It's the second team foul for Lakeside. And Izzy Evans is going to the line to shoot 2. And that first shot is good. There's George's first bucket of the game. It's 10-1, Lakeside. Second one's a little long, and it's going to be rebounded by Samaria Hall. And here comes Charlene. Golden Eagles swinging it around, taking a lot of quick threes. They'll do one here too. That one pays off though, 13-1. Hudson with her first 3 of the game. Again, Lakeside in the press. They've pulled 4 people up in the backcourt, making it tough on George, but they left the back open. Ball gets tipped though. Jump ball as there's a scramble for it. Sanaya and Evans get in there, and it's a jump ball, so Lakeside gets this one. 5:11 to play, 13-1, Golden Eagles. Kaya McCoy's going to take the 3, and it bounces up and in, so there's our second 3 for the Golden Eagles tonight. 16-1 Lakeside. Mason's going to take the 3 for George. It's a little long. Rebounded there by Brooks. It's no good, and Sanaya Coachman comes out with it, takes it all the way down, splits 2 people. She's going to be called for a travel right there. 4:41 to play. Joel, it's more the same here in the second so far.
It is.
And there's Coachman right there slapping it away and running into our scorers table and knocking the breath out of me. Maybe that wouldn't have been a problem if my sizable gut was not right there blocking the way.
Lakeside's really just flying around right now.
Well, they flew around a little too much there, and they left the backside open, and Izzy Evans gets an easy 2. It's 16-3. That's the first field goal tonight for George with 4:15 left in the first half. You know, you talk about they shoot too quick, and then they hit about 3 straight threes, and you go, oh, yeah, I see what that's all about. And there's one right there. That 3 doesn't go for Kaya. And Sam Hall and Madden Brooks kind of reach for it there. Looks like it goes off of Sam, so it's going to be George ball. And we got Camilla Flores checking in for Lakeside. She's going to replace Hall. And there's Lakeside again, that 1-2-1-1 half court or full court press. They don't really go hard to trap that time, but again, the press does its job. George has trouble with it, throws it right to the Golden Eagles. And there's Charlene taking that 3. Kaya got 2 hands on it, couldn't hang on to it, but Caitlin Martinez runs it down. Coachman has it, swings it. It's reversed across to Kaya on the right side. Back to Charlene up top.
Lakeside's doing a good job of getting some second and third chances here tonight, too.
Yeah, they're getting to the boards. Of course, having those long arms down there helps a lot. And there's Sanaya's going to get the 3 up top. It's no good. And there's Kaya coming away with the rebound. Since she figures since I get an offensive board, I'm just going to turn around and jack a 3 right here. It was not a well-advised shot. George gets it down the court, and Coachman is going to foul Mason, it looks like. That's Sanaya's second foul tonight. and Cadence Mason is going to shoot 2. Cody Taylor getting ready to check in tonight for the Golden Eagles for her first action of the evening. She's number 11, you see running in there, and she's going to replace Sanaya Coachman, who's probably going to sit down this next 3 minutes and try to save those fouls for the second half. First shot didn't go. Second one bounces around, no good. There's Izzy Evans with the board, though. She can't get the shot to go. Taylor does her job and gets the rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Evans. That's Izzy Evans' first foul, 5th team foul for the Wranglers. Shatavia Crawford in for George. She's going to replace Izzy Evans with 3 minutes left in the half. 16-3 Golden Eagles. And George is doing something defensively. I'm not sure what it is. I've been trying to figure out. Sometimes it kind of looks like, man, it's something designed to really eat up Charlene.
It is, yes. And
I don't know if it's a box and 1, triangle 2 maybe. And the Golden Eagles just haven't moved the ball enough to really tell what's going on.
Right.
There's a shot
quick.
There's a shot that doesn't go for George. It bounces out of bounds. Lakeside has it back. Well, let's take a look here and see what happens. There's no fast break here. So it looks like a 2-1-2 or a 2-3.
Right, extended a little bit.
And maybe that's what it is, and they just want to try to trap in the middle up top to make Charlene not have it there. But they leave Cody Taylor wide open underneath. Pass is a little high, though. But there's Kaya stealing a pass. She's going to go to the boards there for the layup. Left-handed boards, or the left-handed shot's no good, but Kaya's fouled. That foul's on Wayna Lokajak. That's a 16 foul, so the Golden Eagles will be in the bonus the rest of the way here. And Kaya's going to have 2 shots. Little long on that shot. We hear Coach Carter over there giving her opinion of our free throw shooting so far tonight.
Yes.
And she was saying 0 for 3. Well, now it's 1 for 4. We did get Golden Eagles get their first free throw of the night. 17-3 Lakeside with about 2 minutes to play in the half. Pressure still on, especially there on the sideline, causing a lot of congestion over there. And there's Cody Taylor flashing for the layup, or for the steal. She's going in for the layup, and it's good. Taylor getting in on that fast break action, Coach.
It's just all systems go right now.
19-3 Golden Eagles, under 2 to play in the half. George doing a good job getting it up the sideline, but the shot's no good. And there's Martinez with the rebound. And McCoy's going inside for Flores. A little off course there, gets stolen, so George has it going back the other way. George taking a quick shot there, though. Brooks' shot doesn't go, but they get the rebound. And that one does go. That looks like that was Kara McVeigh with the shot. That was a pretty shot by George right there, and it's 19-5 Lakeside. 1:12 to play in the half. Martinez goes baseline, kicks it out to McCoy, who takes the 3. Just a little long right there. George gets the rebound, fires it down the floor, and Kaya McCoy knocks away the pass. Charlene takes the left-handed shot, no good. Goes up for her own rebound. She is fouled as she does it. And as the ball's falling out of bounds, as she's falling out of bounds, jacks up a 3 after the shot, and that goes. Anyway, she's going to get 2 shots right here. Sanaya McCoy and Samaria Hall back in for the Golden Eagles. They'll replace Taylor and Flores. Taylor did with a really good job right there. Big rebound and a nice steal and fast break for the Golden Eagles while she was in. 53 seconds to play here in the half. Izzy Evans back in and Gabby Bell for George. 19-5 Lakeside as Charlene is here to shoot. Well, I thought she was going to. Did we miss the first free throw, Coach?
No, I don't think so.
No, she's.
Sure they called it on the floor.
They called this foul on the floor, so that was a 1-and-1. I wondered why they were letting all the subs go in before the 2-shot situation. Anyway, she gets the first one. She gets the second one. It's 21-5 Lakeside. 53.7 to play, and they've still got the press on. Charlene gets a hand on the pass. Izzy Evans picks up her dribble, gets it to McVeigh. She gets it ahead to Mason. Golden Eagles going for every pass. Still working really hard. Kyle McCoy's all over the court. Now she's all over the sideline. But George gets it inside to Shatavia Crawford, and she gets the shot. 21-7. McCoy's got it, kicks it out to Coachman, who takes a step before she takes the three. 28.1 to play in the half. And the action has been fast and furious tonight.
It really has, and at times that's been the benefit for Lakeside, but it also at times it's kind of hurt them.
Yep, that's true. There's times you feel like if they'll just slow down and work it, they'll get a good shot. Well, there's Crawford. I'm sorry, not Crawford. That was Bell taking it to the basket. Shot was offline. But it goes back to George. If they can figure out who's going to take it out for them. They got it figured out now. They're going to run in that flat set. Going inside for Izzy Evans, and she's going to be tied up by Caitlin Martinez with 14.4 to play. George is going to get it back on the alternating possession, same place. She throws it in, gets tipped, but Izzy Evans gets it, goes up for the shot. It just doesn't go. And Sanaya Coachman with the rebound, and she's going to be fouled there by Shatavia Crawford. That's her first personal. So that's the 8th team foul. Coachman's going to shoot the 1-and-1.
That was a big rebound coming in there, flying in for that. Keep George from having another opportunity there to score.
We got the Golden Eagles dance team, the Golden Girls, lining up here, getting ready for their halftime performance. Little Christmas show for us here today, so look for that on the feed before you take your break here after the half ends. 9.7 to play, 21-7 Lakeside. Coach Carter over there with fingers crossed that we do make some free throws. Well, that one's a little long, bounces up high and falls in for Coachman. 22-7.
It was real close to hitting the top up there.
I thought it did. I actually thought it hit the brace up there, but it doesn't matter what I think. First one rims in and out. George with it, 8 seconds. And they've got a wide open Mason under the basket who doesn't get the layup, but the foul is called on Coachman, and that's her third right here at the end of the half.
A great effort there by Coachman to contest the shot, but unfortunately he picks up her third foul.
Yep, 3.6 to play here. Cadence Mason is going to be taking the 2 shots. 15-point lead for the Golden Eagles. First shot's good. She shot that one like she's made a few before. Second one's good. It's perfect. Golden Eagles have Hudson pushing it up with 3 seconds. She's going for the half-court shot. She wants it. There it is. It's off the board and no good. Golden Eagles are going to take a 22-9 lead into halftime. And we're going to take a break here. Hopefully you'll get to see the Golden Eagles dance team perform, but I'm going to send it back to the booth. We'll be back here later on the Golden Eagles Sports Network.
that right? So that didn't get switched?
No, it did not.
Okay.
We're at Lakeside Junior High. Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium. Tonight we've got one half of basketball action left. Golden Eagles 9th grade ladies are leading it 22-9. I guess saying 9th grade ladies makes it, that's a little misleading because normally we'll have, as usual, we got 2 9th graders out there, 2 8th graders, 3 8th graders. We've also got a 7th grader that's usually in the game, but she's got 3 fouls right now. George has it. Mason's got it. Looking inside, she finds Izzy Evans, who gets it in the lane, but loses it. Cody Taylor knocks it away. Kaya McCoy brings it down, gets it across to Charlene, and she puts it up with the left hand. And the Golden Eagles strike first here in the second half. It's 24-9, Lakeside.
It's a great start. That's what you want to be able to come out and do for Lakeside.
Foul there is going to be called on Caitlin Martinez. That's her first. Yeah, you like to see Lakeside try to get more easy shots rather than take so many threes. And so the easy shots, I mean, maybe the philosophy is the easy shots come off the defense and the hard shots come offensively. Because they have not settled for very good shots when they've been in the half court.
No, but they have been able, like you said, to be able to push in transition, get those layups.
Well, Georgia loses it there. It's going to come back to Lakeside with 5:12 to play in the third. And here's Sam Hall coming in for Flores. And here we got another half-court set. Let's see what the Golden Eagles do. Let's see if they talk about this at halftime. Well, Sam Hall had an opening down there, and Izzy Evans came up from behind her and knocked it away, so George has it. George just working it, man-to-man defense by the Golden Eagles. They've kind of gotten away from that trap, and Kai McCoy is going to foul down on the baseline. Looks like Kara McVeigh is going to go shoot a couple.
A good strong drive there by McVeigh, taking it in.
That's the second foul of the half for Lakeside. First shot doesn't go. Second one does. 24-10, Lakeside with a 14-point lead with 4:45 to play in the third. George again with that zone. Charlene takes a step back three, and a long rebound goes out of bounds. So George has it. Here goes Izzy Evans, and Lakeside's in the trap here, I believe. Looks like they're trying to trap up top in the half court. Maybe not. Maybe that was just Cody putting a little extra pressure on, but it doesn't work, whatever it was, and Izzy Evans gets the 2 for George. George has closed the gap here. Closest it's been a while. It's 24-12. Kaya misses the shot, but there's Sam Hall with the putback for Lakeside, so they put it back to a 14-point lead, 26-12, under 4 minutes to play.
And there's Lakeside again with the second chance points.
Yep, it's been the defense and the rebounding that's been the difference. A couple of threes have gone in, but I feel like they're not hitting it at a percentage that coach is looking for. Charlene gets in the lane, has a running jumper there that doesn't go, but she's fouled. Foul's called on Wayna Lokajak. That's her second. That's the first foul of the half for the Wranglers. Charlene shooting 2. And the first one goes. into the game for Lakeside, 8th grader Marissa Brown, who played a very good game in our first game tonight. She's got a period left where she can play up a little bit with the 9th graders today. Charlene misses the second shot. Rebound by Kara McVeigh, so George has it. Izzy Evans is bringing it up. Still good pressure going on from the Golden Eagles, and there's Caitlin Martinez picking it off on the backside. Gets it to Charlene. She's coming up on the left. Pitches it out to Sam and gets it. It gets tipped away from her. And Wayne Lokajak takes it, but then she's going to be fouled by Caitlin Martinez. 27-12, 15-point lead for the Golden Eagles. 3:07 to play in the third. Lakeside's been undefeated this year except for one tournament they played in, the first tournament of the year. They got beat the opening round by Stillwell. Then they beat Southside from Fort Smith before they got beat in the 5th place game by Van Buren. Shot's no good. Charlene gets it ahead to Kaya, and Kaya doesn't miss those layups. That'll make it 29-12.
A great full court pass there by Charlene.
Those 2 games that the Golden Eagles lost, they did not have all their players. I don't believe Charlene played in that whole tournament. I know she didn't play in the first game. She'd had an injury situation early. And there's Izzy Evans with a nice drive to the basket. She gets it, and she's fouled. She's going to be fouled by Marissa Brown, who gets her first foul. So Izzy Evans is going to get a chance for the 3-point play. Number 20, Kimberly Rios, coming in for George. 29-14 with 2:13 to play. Now 29-14 or 15 as the second shot goes for Izzy, or the shot goes for Izzy Evans. She just turns the 3-point play. Charlene taking her time against 3 people up top, swings it around. Lots of skip passes going on. There's Kaya with the 3. It doesn't go, and Marissa Brown jumps over the back of Kimberly Rios. So Marissa Brown with 2 quick fouls right here in her time in the game. George has it, down by 14 with under 2 minutes to play in the third. There's Charlene getting a finger on it, tipping it out of bounds.
You know, George is really trying to claw back in this thing. The lead hasn't really stretched. It was 13 at halftime. It's 14 now.
Yep, it's not since it opened up and George just didn't score for a really long time. What was it, about 10-0? I can't remember before they scored. George can't get it in, so Coach Moncrief is going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with you. There's 1:44 left to play in the third, and the Golden Eagles lead it 29-15. Joel, I'll tell you this, I've certainly experienced the situation Coach Moncrief has playing a team where you just have a lot of trouble against the pressure. I think you've probably been in that situation too.
Yes.
It's kind of a hopeless feeling as a coach when your kids are a little shell-shocked. Not that George is right now. They've actually done a pretty good job of getting it up the floor. The pace has just kind of caused them to miss shots and maybe turn it over. They've not really thrown it away a whole lot.
You're right. You know, so many of those turnovers are coming once they've got it past half court and even into their offense, and then they're still having those turnovers afterwards.
Well, that shot's no good. Kaya tips it to herself for the rebound, gets it to Charlene, and now she's coming up the floor. Charlene's in the lane. She takes that hop step, misses the shot, though. You got to use the board right there. And Mason's going to get the layup for George. It's 29-17. Back to a 12-point lead. Last time it was down to 12, the Golden Eagles came back and got a couple of baskets right off the bat. Charlene's going to take a wide-open 3. It's way short. In fact, it's an air ball, but it's going to tip off of George. Madden Brooks got a hand on it, but that long pass comes and doesn't hit the rim. It can kind of throw off your block out plan. So inbounds to Kaya. To Marissa Brown. She's going to try to dribble in the lane. Loses control, but she's going to be fouled by Izzy Evans. That's Izzy's second foul tonight, I believe. That's the third foul of the half for George. And tonight, Coachman's going to come back in for Marissa Brown. She's got 3 fouls with 1 minute left in the third period. So we'll see if she can go a little longer here. George has got a sub coming in here late. That's Wayna Lokijak. She'll replace Kimberly Rios. So Golden Eagles are working under a minute left. Trying to get a good shot here. Kaya with a wide open 3. That one just rims in and out. But there is a rebound underneath by Sam Hall. She misses the putback, but she gets fouled. That foul's going to be called on. Is it 32 or 23? Foul's going to be on 23, Madden Brooks. I wasn't sure if it was 32 or 23. First shot's no good. George is going to bring in number 44, Shatavia Crawford. She had a basket in the first half. She'll replace Madden Brooks. Sam Hall's got her second shot. That one bounces off the back of the rim. Long rebound, controlled by George. George is kind of stumbling around with it a little bit. Got it stuck in the corner. And just kind of had 2 people on the ball everywhere they seem to go. Golden Eagles really up the pressure again. And foul's going to be called there on Kaya. That's her third.
George is scrambling right there, and they've got the trap, and you just want to have those hands up, not foul right there.
Yeah, they really were in a good place, and it looked like if they hadn't have bumped her a little bit, I think Mason may have fallen down on her own. Under 30 seconds. Izzy Evans kind of tosses up a left-handed jump hook from the middle of the lane. Charlene's got the rebound, and she's going to bring it down to the baseline, pitch it out to Coachman. She misses the 3. George has the rebound. They're going to push it up. They're going to try to get it to under 12 points here at the half. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Crawford. Her shot is blocked out of bounds by Lakeside, so George is going to have it with 1.3 seconds left to play in the third, and Lakeside up by 12. That inbounds pass, I thought for a second, Joel, Evans was going to get an easy layup right there, and Martinez did a great job of tipping it away, saving that situation. So now we're at the end of the third, 29-17 Lakeside. We're going to come back for the fourth period on rivalry night here at Hartselle-Jones Gymnasium. We'll be right back on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
For the fourth period tonight. Joel, I'm going to make a quick announcement here. Lakeside students, make sure you talk to your ride. Your ride should be here in about 15-20 minutes. Excuse me there, that message was not for you folks at home watching on your live stream. Golden Eagles have the first possession here in the fourth. And Coachman goes up and gets her fourth foul right there on an offensive foul. She goes to set the screen and just kind of runs right up on the defender. Looks like Coach is going to leave her. So 12-point lead. Now here comes Marissa Brown. She'll be back in again to take out Coachman. I really thought they had a play going there, too.
It looked like it. Lakeside's really trying to get in those passing lanes and has been all night.
Well, it's like Coach Richardson said, defense travels. Offense doesn't always travel. Although you're not traveling tonight, I get that. Martinez, tough, gritty, scrappy player, gets that rebound. And there's Charlene. She's going to go pull up. Misses the shot. Can't get her own rebound. Izzy Evans gets it ahead to Mason. And here comes George. They're going to take the three. It's going to be an air ball. Sanaya Coachman's got it. Back to Kaya. Kaya's going to take it. She's got the Wolf coming up behind her. Pitches it across. Caitlin Martinez takes it from the elbow. It's no good. And Wayna Lokajak gets the rebound for George. And again, Wranglers on the run. McVeigh misses the shot long, and Hall gets the rebound. It gets knocked away from her, though, but it's off of a George player. Sanaya Coachman's going to come back out with 4 fouls, and Marissa Brown back in for the Golden Eagles. Brown's in a situation here because she was playing point guard for the 8th grade team. She handled the ball more than anybody else in that 8th grade game, and here she is playing more of a post situation for the 9th grade.
That's right. Being able to play a different role. There's Hudson with the three.
You know, there's Charlene hitting that three, makes it 32-17. It's back to a 15-point lead. Really, Lakeside's defense is what's done it tonight.
It has. As you said, defense travels. And just, you know, when you're looking at this game, Lakeside has had some open looks, not able to hit the normal percentage that they do. But they've been able to build this lead because of that defense, because of pushing in transition.
Well, and they like playing fast, and their defense will get them good shots. They've gotten a lot of really good shots, but it seems like they're in a half-court situation. They're settling for threes just almost every time down. So let's see what this play is. Well, looks like you're looking for the hot hand right there.
It is, and you see why you take those threes.
That's
Hudson's
right.
showing you.
That's right. Of course, I don't know if I've ever coached a player like Charlene Hudson, who you can count on like that. I've coached some really good ones. Nobody that's that dependable from the three. Of course, that one right there didn't look so good. There's Sam Hall running it down. Gets it to Brown, to Martinez, inside to Kaya McCoy, and Micaiah puts it in, and she's going to be fouled, and she's going to go for the and one. That foul's on Wayna Lokajak. That's her third. Kaya's going to try to make it a 21-point lead. Sam Hall's going to come out, and Camila Flores back in. For George, Gabby Bell's going to be coming in.
Martinez found a way to get that ball just over the top of that defense.
It was, you know what? As Gabby Bell comes in for George, it reminds me of, it's one of those 50-50 balls where Traylon Burks is your receiver, and you just kind of toss it over there and you expect he's going to get it.
Except in the Outback Bowl.
Well, that's right. But Kaya's kind of, you know, you toss it up there, unless it's just a giant, she's going to probably go get it. George misses the shot. Here comes the rebound's yanked down by Charlene. She's going to Euro step it, kiss it off the board. It's no good. She gets her own rebound, though. Saves it inside to Flores. Back to Brown. Back in the corner to Flores. She's going to, oh no, that was to Charlene back there. I couldn't quite see the corner. Coach Carter doesn't want us to see what's happening in the corner over there, Joel. No good, though, with the shot. George has it. There's Izzy Evans with a nice move inside. Can't get the shot to fall. And here's Kaya with it. Head to Flores. Kind of behind her, though, so McCoy runs it down, and there's a lot of bumping and grinding going on right here. Kaya gets the rebound, or the steal. She's going to be called for a foul, and she is unhappy.
You know, there was a lot of contact all over the floor there for a few seconds.
That actually seemed like the least contact of that whole sequence where the foul was called. But so she's got 4 fouls. Cody Taylor's going to come in for her. Sanaya McCoy's going to come in for Marissa Brown. 2:25 to play, 21-point lead for the Golden Eagles. But it doesn't feel like a 21-point lead. We had about a sequence of plays there. We got about 7 straight points. at one time.
Make up for it. Make up for it. Kaya has 4. Sanaya has 4. Sanaya, you have 4 too. Play smart. Be quiet.
Coach Carter, you could probably hear her up here confirming that all the Ayahs on the floor for her have 4 fouls. And for George, Kara McVeigh is going to shoot the 1-and-1. Maddie Brooks just in for George. We had a little discussion up here just confirming the foul situation. We got a whistle here. And it is a two-shot foul, so just confirming that. I guess there was a violation. I'm not sure what to call that, but the first shot's good for George. George with a good job shooting the free throws tonight.
They have, and kudos to them. They are not going away. They are fighting. As you said, it doesn't feel like a 20-point game because they're in there scrapping.
Flores with a good job getting the rebound, a nice pivot to keep from getting it taken away from her. Off to Coachman and back to Charlene. Charlene sees something she likes. She's going to pull up and take that 3. It's no good. George with the rebound, but it gets tipped around, and Caitlin Martinez ends up with it, swings it back to Charlene. Charlene goes behind the back, gets inside, kicks it out to Cody Taylor, to Coachman up top. She's going to take the 3. It's off target, and Mason with the rebound for George. Charlene and Caitlin trying to trap up here. They make Mason get rid of it, gets it to McVeigh. She misses a long layup. Charlene's got it, looking down the court for Coachman. Decides to back off. It wasn't all that open. So minute 37. And Coachman takes the jumper from just inside the three-point line. Gets it to go. It's 40-18.
Decided to take a dribble in there and take the 15-footer over the 3. Comes away with the 2 points.
Well, Coach Moncrief's going to take the timeout. It's a full timeout with 1:25 left. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back here in just a little bit with the end of this game on the Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps.
Just wanted to take the time out to get some subs in. So we're in the last minute here. We've missed a lot of action, but no points. And there's a nice move by Izzy Evans. Gets the bucket with the left-handed layup, and there's Kai McCoy ahead again. She gets the layup off. She's going to be fouled. Looks like she's fouled by Shytavia Crawford. Under a minute. 40-20 Lakeside. And Kai's got 2 shots. Golden Eagles just never relieve the pressure, do they?
They don't. They keep going. And I'll tell you what, McCoy finds a way to, even among the trees in there, to get that ball up and give it a chance.
Well, I know she's going to want to shoot some free throws over the break. I feel like that way maybe what a lot of the holiday practices may be some free throw shooting in there. She gets that one to roll in and go. 41-20.
We got a little bit of time here with the break and come back, and the Fort Smith tournament, I believe, is their next thing, January 6th.
Our next live stream will be coming up a week after that. And that shot is good. The foul is going to be called on Caitlin Martinez. Shot's good, and it's going to be 1 free throw for Cadence Mason with 36.6 to play. So our next live stream, I believe, is Monday, January 10th against Heritage. We'll have both 9th grade teams, boys and girls, playing. It's been nice this week to get to meet our 8th grade teams. We were able to stream 8th grade boys on Monday and the girls tonight. Loose ball. Cody Taylor steals it. We're under 20 seconds. Taylor's going to take her a three. It's no good. George has it. They're going to try to get another basket in here before this thing's over. Izzy Evans gets it down. She goes to McVeigh, gets it to Brooks, takes the three. It's no good. Crawford gets the rebound. She's going to be fouled by Hudson. 2.4 seconds to play. Golden Eagles are going to take an undefeated home record into the holidays here, and they're going to feel pretty good about themselves going into the conference season in January.
It's a great feeling being able to have that break, knowing that you're coming off a win, be able to regroup, improve on some things, but also know that you're coming off some success.
So Crawford gets the first shot. It's 41-24. Only 2.4 seconds left to play here. And that shot is I guess the officials call a lane violation. 2.4 to play. Gets into Charlene. She's just going to hold it and let the time run out. The Golden Eagles are going to win it 41-23 on rivalry night against the George Wranglers tonight. It's always good to beat George, Joel.
Yes, it is.
And we're going to take it. We're going to take it to the holidays ourselves. Thank you to Joel Lookadoo, assistant principal here at Lakeside, for joining us. I'm Van Stuman. We got Jamie Stallings up there with our camera folks up in the booth. We appreciate you guys being with us tonight. We hopeful you'll be here for the Heritage Game on January 10th when we're right back at it here again. Everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll look for you here in about a month. That's it for tonight on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.